cutie just hanging out on the bush right there. We get a lot of those, like these black and white. Oh, there he's gone. Dragonflies. They're kind of cool. There's a bunch of them. Day 2 of 95-degree weather. So I'm out here watering the flower garden. Watered the glads over there. These are my dahlias. Look how good they're looking. Like, some of these are getting ready to bloom. They have got buds ready to open. Almost. Like, look at this guy right here. He's about ready. So, yeah, we ended up with a few. I mean, not as many as we planted, that's for sure. But these are all nicely watered. Gave the iris a little bit of water over here, and then I'm going to head to the zinnias. Look at my zinnias, though. Oh my goodness. They are growing. Look at them grow. Look at them. Look at them. I started weeding out here, yesterday in the morning. I started over there. I planted some new glads in there and weeded there and started along the whole pathway over here and a little bit in the flower bed, but this grass is crazy. This grass that grows. But look at, what do you see? Look, little flower buds. Look at them. Almost all of the plants have some buds. Not all of them, but most of them do. So I'm going to give them some good water. And look at the hollyhocks. They're all leaning forward. They're all leaning this way because, you know, they're reaching for that afternoon sun. But look at them. Aren't they beautiful? Look at that deep, deep pink one right there. They're so pretty. So we've got like white, a very pale pink. We got this other pink with a dark center and then the bright pink. They're gorgeous, beautiful, love them. All right, let me finish my watering. Dale's up front watering stuff around the house. So let me finish what I'm doing out here and go see how he's doing up front. Okay, we got some baby watermelon right there. We got a baby watermelon. Right over there, we got a baby watermelon. Don't see any more, but we got potatoes. We got Dale's pea pod things he likes so well. And we got baby tomatoes. I was over here watering and I was like, look at right here. Look at right here. We got us a little thing of tomatoes there. And there was some on that plant right there. Look at all these tomatoes, though. These are all tomatoes all the way around, all the way through here. We're going to have more tomatoes than we know what to do with. So, and look at this squash. Squash has gone crazy. Oh, my goodness. All right, I got to keep going here. Welcome to our Canadian Minnesota smoke. Yep, there it is. It is smoky, and you know what? You can smell it. It smells like smoke. It's not pretty. It's not good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to keep the cats in today. They might not be happy about it, but I mean, look at it. It's just, I don't know how well it's showing up on camera, but it is, yeah, it's smoky and you can smell it. They said you might be able to smell it, and you can. It's very weird. Anyhow. Well, I'm getting back inside because I don't like the stench of it. It's stinky. And we gotta go to the dentist today. Ugh, great. Well, here's what Smokey was hanging out in the window for. All over the window, like, what's going on? Well, there's one itty-bitty frog right there. That's on the front window. And then over here, we got this guy. He's hanging out there on the window. Oh, he's going to move. He sees me. Look at him. He's going to move on us. funny. So there's two on the front window just hanging out. Those are tree frogs. Interesting. This guy's a little bitty bitty guy right here. He's an itty bitty guy. He is. Hang on. If I stand in front of it, you can see him a little better. Maybe. Maybe not. How funny. The first zinnia blooms of the year. Look, there's one. They're little right now. Very little, but they're coming. All of these have like buds. Look at that. And they're so short right now. I'm used to these being like almost as tall as me, but look at that. There's a pretty one, little bitty one right now. There's a pretty one. Oh my gosh, there's some back here. Hang on. Let's go back here. What do we got back here? I can walk between them all. It needs to be weeded. Look at this one. Look at you. You're a pretty little thing. Yes, you are. You're pretty. Look at here. They're coming. They're coming. Okay. Gotta love it. Alright. Anything sprouting over here where I planted more glads? I don't see any yet, but I know I really need to get out here and weed. This end up here is not horrible. That end down there, ooh, it's bad. Alright, I'm gonna go check dahlias. I think I see dahlias. So let's go over here. Let us go over here. Look at, here's my hollyhocks. They're so pretty, right? All the hollyhocks. Gorgeous. They just keep blooming and keep blooming and keep blooming. All right, let's go around that. No! No! What's been in here? What has happened? What in the hell? Look at this. That's been eaten. Oh my goodness, you guys. What? No! What has come in here and destroyed everything? Oh, you guys. Look at. This has all been eaten up. This is broken. Oh my gosh. Look at it, bloomed too. What in the shit?
A couple things I like about the zero turn.
Oh boy, look what Dale discovered in our pear tree. He was mowing the other day and he was like, whoa, what's that up there? Oh, that's a paper wasp nest. Oh, lovely. Right in our pear tree. He's going to leave it alone. It's not bothering anybody, I suppose. They can't live there forever, though. But man, the pear tree's got all kinds of pears in it. I don't know if this will show up or not. We got lots of pears. Yay, the pear tree is, you know, it's coming back. And it's looking good. All right, well, little waspies, you just stay right there and mind your business, okay? Leave us alone. Okay, so nature just keeps plugging away here today. We got the paper wasps out in the pear tree, and then we got, I believe we call these mud daubers. They're all individual little cells. Oh my gosh, they look like they've gone inside the window as well. Oh my goodness. Individual little cells that are an egg that develops into a bee, a wasp, whatever. So these are on our window. I'll show you. See, up on the window. They're up on top as well. It's hard to see them from here, but they're on top of this window too. Okay, you can see them here, right? There's a couple up there you can see. I noticed them on the front window, the office window, when I was on the porch. I was like, oh, Dale, we gotta get these before they all hatch. Yeah, let's get rid of these. So he's gonna have to be out here, I don't know, later tonight. He'll probably try some, maybe tomorrow. I don't know, get them off there, right? I think they're, I don't know, are they up on here too? I don't know. It's hard to tell. Oh, they're definitely up on top of that window too. See them on top of the window? Oh God. Oh, they're everywhere. Ooh, they're giving me the creeps. Okay. Creepy, creepy, creepy. It's one of the little critters out of his little home. They're like clay. They're like, I'll show you, hang on. They're like crunchy, watch. See? It's mud. This one, he probably has a bug in it. Let's see. Oh, yep. Ah, I squished him. Like, yuck. And then here's one I found. He was in his little thing still. Ah, creepy, creepy. They're creepy. Ugh. Dale, get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. They're up here. They're up here. These are the first two I saw, and I was like, oh. Yeah, they're up on top of the windows. Oh, we gotta get them out of there before they hatch. Don't let them hatch. We don't want these things flying around. Put a rug down so that he could catch them on the rug. Each one of those little cells has its own little bug. They're pretty well developed, aren't they? Yeah. They're almost ready to be wasps and fly around and sting people. Oh man, that's just some of them. There's more on the ground over here on the porch. Dispose of them. Yeah. This all came off the one window. One window had them and one window didn't. But this is on the front porch. Now we gotta go out to the back porch. And look at, we have somebody helping us. Hi, what are you up to? Go, let's get them. Right down onto this rug. Oh, man. Now he's got a different tool to get to the top. Just dropping everywhere. Alright, that's one window. Oh, look at that beautiful little thing right there. We got a swallowtail taking a little drink out of the flower. Hear them bugs out back? Yeah, we got bugs out back. Here's the zinnias. They're still small, but they're all blooming. They're all looking good. I started weeding in here. Got a little bit of it done. Started weeding across here. I can't pull some of these heavy duty weeds right here. I can't do them. Dale was out here. I'm like, can you get those? I can't get them. I can't pull them. I mean, if my right arm was right, maybe I could, but my right arm is not right. So look at that one. That one's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love that one. That one's so pretty. My favorites have to be like those that get more like a ball, you know. I like those a lot. Anyhow, they're all pretty. I'll have to show you. I do have a couple of arrangements in the house I've cut and brought in. They're looking good though. Anyhow, look at over there. We have glads. They're all white, but the glads over there are blooming. These glads that I just planted in there, I don't see a thing coming up. Nothing. Maybe I do. Hang on. Can I get through here? Can I go through my zinnias? I think I see something. I do. Look. Right there. Can you see it? There's one right there. There's a glad right there. I don't even know how many bulbs I planted in here. Like 8 or so. Is this one? I think that's one. Okay, maybe there's like 2. All right. Grow, little glads. Grow. Alright, I came out here to check the dahlias because the dahlias are growing. Oh, let's go this way. Instead of going tiptoeing back through the zinnias. Now I gotta go around the glads. Hang on. Try not to disturb them. There's lots of weeds in here. Oh my gosh. Cannot keep up with the weeds. I keep expecting one day for a sunflower to just pop up in here because I've planted them in there twice, but okay, so we think that it was the woodchuck getting in here and eating my dahlias. It's over there. See all those rocks right there? There's a big hole there. And then there's also a hole behind that bush. And we think that's what's been getting in here and eating these. But they're growing again. I mean, they're trying. They are so trying. Look, they're getting new leaves and stuff. They're growing. Look at this one. This one is looking good. This guy, he's got flowers again. Look, he's got a bud again. Look at there. So, I mean, we're trying. Look, I should cut this off. I came out here the other day and cut off some of the stuff that had been eaten. Sorry, I'm in the shadows. You can't see anything. This guy, I trimmed a bunch of the stuff that had been chomped. But look, I'm cutting this guy. I'm taking it in right now because I might not ever get the chance to take one in again. But this has tons of blooms on it. I put a little tiny fence around it. I don't know if that helps, but hey, it's the only one that, I hate to say this too loud, but it's the only one that didn't get eaten or chewed on, and it looks great. So I'm going to cut that flower and take it in. Yes, I am. But maybe there's hope. We got to keep that critter out of here, though. Got to keep it out of here. Rotten thing. Where's the rest of you guys? There's one baby down there. There's one little spot down there. There's one. And there's 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know where all the babies are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can see 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know where all the babies are. I don't know. But some of them were naughty. They got up to the corner. Almost up to the corner. We chased them back. Yes, we did. We chased them back. Mommies, where's the rest of the babies? I don't know. But they're closer to the road now. He's moved the fence a little bit closer to the road, thinking that these little ones won't get out. But they might. They might still get out. Today is an amphibian day. I was over here petting the cats. They were walking on the little wall here. I was petting the cats, and I looked down and I was like, well, what is this right here? What are you doing there? We got a little toad sleeping right here in the corner. Sound asleep. Kind of buried in the rocks. I haven't wanted to bother him. Just hang out there and take a nap. So he's pretty cute. And then I turn around. I look down here in the walkout area, and Smokey's after something. And I'm like, what is Smokey trying to get? So I go down there, and I'm like, okay, Smoke, what you got? What you got? Now don't jump away. Don't jump away. Show the people how cute you are. You're just a little frog. I think it's a leopard frog, would be my guess. I don't know, but they've been down here in the little walkout hole. Little baby toads and little baby frogs, but I caught him. And I'm going to go take him out to the pond now, where he should be. Go live the life of a frog in the pond. Don't live in my walkout area. That's not a good place to be. How'd you get there to begin with? We don't know. All right, we're taking the trip. Here we go. And he says, wait a minute. Where'd the little froggy go? I set him down right here on the rock, and he went right underneath that rock. Like, boom! He's hiding under the rock already. When I came out here, there were like 3 or 4 frogs. You could see their heads like poking up out of the water. And I walked out here, and they're like, boom! Disappear. Gone. They're quick. They are quick, but they're out there. They are out there. Lots of little froggies. These frogs out here are bigger than him. He's a tiny little thing. I think that's one way out there. I'm going to zoom in with my camera. Hang on. I zoomed in with just my camera, my photo, and it's just a leaf out there. But they're out there. You know, they're out there. Sonny's having himself a drink of water here out of the pond. And here comes Misty. She's like, what are you guys doing over here? What are you doing over here? Oh, we're just playing with the frogs. Hi. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? What's happening, huh? Just think, not too long ago, a few months ago, all of this that I'm walking on right now was covered with water. So we're back to just our little mud hole here. You can walk all the way around again because there's no water. Look at, okay, let me show you something interesting. the rocks over here, they're white where the water was covering them. So you can kind of get a visual of how much the water has gone down since the spring. It was really full this spring. See, like right in here, they're white all the way down. That was all covered with water. And then, of course, we have all that out to the pond. How many feet is that? I don't even know. 20? Maybe 20 feet lower, probably. You can tell here, too. Like, where these are all white, this was all covered with water. Until you get to right here, it was all the way up to there. Yeah, crazy, isn't it? Oh, well, hello, you're out here, too. What are you doing? What are you doing? You saying hello to Onyx? Onyx is right there. You gonna go see what your brother and your sister are doing? Okay. Have fun. It's humid out here today. It's just humid. Yuck.